Well, y'all, look, check this out. I did something stupid. I made a mistake on my last video, and I'm listening to it like, what was I doing? This is what happens when you don't follow your craft. Not saying that I don't follow my craft, but I do. But this right here is not new to me, but then again, it is in repetition because I didn't always do this. I mean, not saying I didn't have a reason to, but I didn't always do this. So, you know, I got the gadgets and shit around me and everything like that. And sometimes, you know, I forget to click this or I forget to do that. So then, you know, in the last video, pros and cons, cougars, don't trip. Get you some good headphones. If you got $40 or $50 to spend, go ahead and get you some good headphones. If you really want to listen to it, and you can listen to it. Because I heard it in my headphones and I can hear everything I'm saying. Not everything, but 98% of what I'm saying you can comprehend. You can actually understand. But with this one, I did mess up. So I have to do a follow-up. All right. And this is about polygamy. Oh my goodness gracious. Here, there go another man talk about that polygamous stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into something like that. Now, I've heard a lot of brothers speak about polygamy. From the average Joe to, I haven't heard any like celebrities or anybody like that. Unless I just don't remember. But on YouTube, there were topics about, you know, polygamy, and that always interested me. It interested me. I loved it. I'm like, no. Keep going. Give me more. I need more of it. So what did I do? I started exploring. And once I started exploring, I came to the realization that biblically, I gotta excuse me, like my tongue. I don't know about that. Something different, because when I spit, when I'm rapping and everything, like sometimes it get twisted, you get tongue twisted and everything like that. But then most of the time, like, my brain is picking up information faster than my mouth can move. All right. So that's why sometimes if you hear me, then it's like, did you just mispronounce a word? Because my brain has sped up. Regardless of where it was before, but it has sped up. So anyway, back to the topic. So I came to the realization is that biblically, got it right that time. Biblically, this stuff was being practiced, you know, I wouldn't say all throughout the world unless they didn't record it. But it was there, you know, and Solomon, King David or whatever, 700 wives or something like that. Like I don't feel like quoting nothing. I'm going off the top of the dome right now. This is my brain teaching me, like, okay, how much did you comprehend? Did you comprehend enough? How much did you throw away that you did not have to comprehend? So this is my brain working the way it should work, because I have no notes in front of me. I don't have that stuff. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This follow up, no, I ain't got no notes. So when you come to a realization, many things can occur. Many things can happen that is beyond your realization. It's just beyond it. It's like, get the fuck over it. Why are you trying to comprehend something that you don't understand? That you can't go into glimpse with? Example. You understand when the goddamn garbage can is full, You see that the garbage can is full. So what you do? You came to that realization that the garbage need to be taken out before we get riches, roaches, gnats, ants, whatever pesticide. That's a realization. You understand that. You can comprehend that because it's right there. But stop trying to comprehend things that are beyond your control. And I don't mean in the material world. I don't mean anything like that. I'm speaking of like when you get to a higher thought process and things are coming at you rapidly, there's nothing you can do about it. Because that's not how it started out, or we don't know. I don't know. Maybe it did start out just like that. Everything was rapid. Ever wonder why babies cry for no reason? It's like, goddamn, like shit. I'm getting so many thoughts. It just keep coming, mama, pop. Like it can just keep coming and I can't control it. So I'm going to cry. You didn't change the diaper. You done fed them. You done did all this and everything like that. You don't remember when you were 2 months old. Maybe you do. I don't. But who knows? So anyway, yes, what are we speaking about? Yes, we're speaking about polygamy. And we went on and we jumped to the realization. This is very sensitive for people. I told you I was going to come with it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. You know, if you call these opinions and these are my opinions, and more power to you. But me, I just gotta talk. I just have to speak. So, I mean, there has been a lot of things said over decades. I don't know. As far as, I don't want to get into all the terminology. I know that I should, because people be like, okay, like you're losing me. Well, this is not for beginners, because I don't have like the slideshows. You know how you got motherfuckers on YouTube who can show you slideshows. They got different cartoons. They got all that shit. I ain't got that. That's not what I have. All I have is this audio at the moment with a bullshit camera that I refuse to use. Nah, I don't want to do that. So, polygamy. We can explore it. We can analyze it. We can retrace it in biblical form. I mean, we can do whatever the fuck we want with it. Right? Ain't that what everybody does? Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I can do whatever the fuck I want with this. That's the way it is. So, now we got to start thinking about certain principles. Certain principles we have to start thinking about. That are what? Like, why we have to start thinking about principles? Because these principles are really beyond your control. And it's better for you to know they exist. I mean, really not even that. Really not even that. It's like nature. Like, you ever seen a dog give birth? The motherfuckers eat the sack. And it's like, why would you do that? You wouldn't do that. Some people do. I don't know. Some people probably eat the sack. But the dogs just gobble it up like it's like, it ain't shit. How do they know to do that? Same thing like with a kitten. I can go into all the other animals that I know of, but like a kitten will, they know how to clean themselves pretty much. That's the only thing I can think of. They know how to clean themselves. How do they know how to do that? But we have to be taught all that shit. We got to be taught how to wash our ass. Huh? We got to be taught how to brush our teeth. We have to be taught everything that we should already know. Because that's like to me, that's like the upper and the higher and everything of consciousness and all them fucking words that everybody like to use. You understand? All that shit in the dictionary that niggas, the correct term is, fuck. Alright, yeah, I understand. Like, I haven't came across that word. I've been reading shit, but I ain't came across that word. Shit like that or whatever. So, I looked at that. And I looked at different things that kind of like, they didn't coalesce, but, it was like they taught us in school how you would have compare and contrast. Compare, contrast. And in the middle is that little circle where it's like, were these things the same? Nigga, that's scientific to me. Fuck that. It's like they're saying like the school system was like, we didn't teach you a lot of this, but if you remember, you should not be complaining. Or something to that magnitude shit. I don't know. But when you come to a realization, and like I said, we're speaking on polygamy, I don't have to just get to it because certain motherfuckers, like if you already know and you just want to hear me just put it in a different form, that's fine. But for certain people, it's like, like I said about the attention span. I mentioned this in my motherfucking POC videos and shit. Motherfuckers with short attention spans. It's like, I can't get down with you. I just can't get down with you. Now, there are some people who like to go off of zodiac signs. It don't matter what part of the universe this is pointing to and all this other shit. The short attention span doesn't discriminate. They could be whatever. Like, they don't discriminate. Do you feel me on that? Like, what the fuck? That's like karma. Karma's a bitch. They said karma's a female dog or whatever that's supposed to mean. But you know how we like to use words and everything. So like when people say karma's a bitch, I done took that and I flipped that and I graduated towards it. It was like, that motherfucker don't discriminate. Whatever karma is, whatever that force is, that motherfucker does not discriminate. And it's universal. And that's it. That's all you can say about it. You can't try to analyze and break it down or anything like that. So now let's think of animals, and let's think of just focus on animals. Like how a cat can sit there and impregnate another cat and just act like the children ain't there. Do they do that on purpose, or that's just something that they don't do? What does that mean? But we got stray cats all over the fucking goddamn globe. They everywhere. These motherfuckers, they're like rats and shit like that. Cats is just like rats to me. Since we think like animals, this is the question that I like to address a lot of people. Like, since we think like animals, why are we not as smart as them? That is some real shit. I mean, come on, let's use Ebonics. Oh shit. Hey girl, don't mess with him. He ain't nothing but a dog. Ebonics for like, he is a cheater, he is a player, he's all this other shit and everything like that. But what is that saying? What is it really saying? I just want to know. I just want to know, what is it saying? So in other words, we're talking about, people say that we're on an animalistic level. So if we're on the animalistic level, animals, I wouldn't even call it common sense. I don't know what to call it because I'm not an animal. So I could try to come up with all these goddamn words and shit of that matter and everything. And it's like, what did you do? What did you say again? Remind me. I mean, I'm just saying. So, despite the fact that, like I said, people say like, we think on the animalistic level, and us being 3/4 of this, or us being whatever, genetically improved and all that goosebump shit, the Goose and Goblins and Prancer and Dixon, Jack-o'-lanterns and Freddy Krueger, Jason the 27th and a half, that's what they say. So, what are you getting at? I'm sorry if you don't want to listen. I'm sorry. I like to build the shit up. That's my prerogative. God damn it. My name is Bobby Brown, and that's my prerogative. I like to build shit up, because it gets that brain working. It gets it working. It's working. You've been listening this far. Your brain is working. It is. It's working. I don't know when the video going to end, but you do. So now you have like a little bit of my train of thought when he started the video and when it's going to end, because I don't know. I'm just going to keep going until I feel like I want to stop. But we already know what the topic is. It's not like I'm finna just like start talking about holes in the wall and shit like that. Who the fuck does that? Who starts off this way and start talking about holes in the wall? Everything that I'm saying is related to one another in some shape or form. Why do men want multiple women? Why? Is it in their blood? Is it beyond? That's probably a goddamn word too. I just don't know it. But I'm trying to say beyond. Is it beyond his comprehension? I mean, you can ask the questions, and I mean, you can come up with the answers as well. But why do men want multiple women around them at one time? Motherfuckers don't just stop and think about that shit. Like, if you a dumb nigga, then it's like dumb brother, dumb person, whatever we are calling each other nowadays. Whatever we are calling each other, I'm all for it, because I know what you're talking about. But I'm all for it. So whatever we calling ourselves nowadays, like, well, what does that mean? Can't nobody explain it to you. There'd be somebody in the lab who do this and who do that. Maybe they can explain it. We're not saying they can't. This is about chemistry and everything. It's like, oh, this nigga talk about science. Oh, let me cook out this motherfucker. This nigga starting to talk about science, and I don't know where he going with this. I want to keep listening, but I can't. I do. I got other things to do. But guess what? You can come right back to it. Come right back to me. That's all you got to do. I'm right here. You can come right back to me when you got time. See, I'm not really going into anything about polygamy, is because I just want people to start to think about it. I don't want to give my opinions like my last video. the pros and cons. I told y'all, like, oh, my audio was messed up. It was screwed up. I apologize. It took me so long to do this that I forgot how to do that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just work with me. Like I said, get some headphones. Get some headphones and, you know, go to the library, you know, plug it up to one of them fly ass laptops or some shit like that. You know, something with some bass and everything, so it's not all treble in your ear and shit like that. You can do that. You can hear what I said. But the only reason I'm doing this, I mean, I wanted to do this, but I wanted to wait. I wanted to, like I said, get a build up. I wanted to build up something and everything. But you know what? No, I can't do it. I mean, I can go deep into this subject, but you know what I want? I want co-host. Fuck what I'm just talking about. Fuck that shit. Well, nigga, why you the only one talking? We want to say something too. Whether it be proactive or not. I want to hear what everybody else got to say about it. I mean, I can do this shit. I can do it. I already know I can do it. I might not have the expenses. I might not have the resources, the personnel, or whatever. But I can do this shit. I already know I can. It's proven. I mean, I just like, the thing about us is we sit around waiting for certain results. We don't need to be waiting around for certain results because we are looking for results that are going to appease other people. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck what you saying. I guess we still on polygamy. This is just like a thesis, kind of like, you know, there's a little bit of ranting in the middle of it. Come on. I speak just like you speak. This is what we do. We just attract like minds, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. So pretty much what you got to do is you have to, there's a decision that's made all the time. Are you going to wake up or are you not going to wake up? Do you want to get up or are you going to get up? It's just so fundamental. It's just like when I go back on it, it kind of make my head hurt because I'm so far past it. I'm just so far past it. That is just like, I'm just sitting and watching and waiting instead of participating. I'd be like, well, shit. Why don't you get out there and participate then? It doesn't work like that. Yes, people will tell you that's the way it works. If you see something going on and you want to participate, why not get out there and participate? Well, first of all, we are two totally different people. Whether I'm talking to individuals or just one person sitting right across from me, we are two totally different individuals. What works out for me might not work out for you. What work out for you might not work out with me. This is a fucking principle you have to understand. People don't get this. They don't understand this. And it's hard. It's hard because, you know, like, I don't know. I know, but I don't know. See the polarities and shit like that and everything. Shit is real. What the kids say? Shit get lit. First it was turned up. I don't hear that no more. I hear lit now. First it was turned up. Turned up. We finna turn up. Now I hear just everybody saying we finna get lit. That video was lit. That song was lit. The fuck does that mean? People are saying it's on fire. Pretty much. It's like like to match, adverb, and all that other shit lit. So the shit is lit. So if you light a fire, then before that you lit it. So it was gonna be fire. So that's what they're saying. I can make some money off that shit. People be like, oh, I ain't know what the fuck they was talking about. And this shit could probably work out for a while. Straight up. Well, anyway, I just wanted to. This wasn't clickbait. It wasn't clickbait. I don't want anybody to think about that. But what I want to do is I want to bait some people into this conversation, meaning that if you have made it this far, then what are some pros and cons about polygamy? Why is it bad? Why is it good? I can sit here and fucking tell you about what I think all fucking day. Participation. You must participate. You can participate with me. You're just having a conversation, whether you agree or disagree. This shit is all good. It's all good to me. I don't know if it's all good to you, but we can talk about it. What the fuck? What is it gonna change? Us talking about just gonna get your lights cut off? Us talking about just gonna get a boot on your car? Us talking about this saying you gonna fucking goddamn lose your house? I think not. Let's just talk. So now, like, I want to interact with the audience. I mean, I know, like I see some people, and you know, they be on here. I'm like, goddamn, like I ain't got as many subscribers, and I damn sure ain't got as many comments as they got. But then again, I know how to communicate. I went to college for that shit. You better watch yourself. Watch your motherfucking back, goddammit. I know how to communicate. So somebody want to talk about something, I want to talk about it too. But the thing about it is, I just don't want to talk about it in no motherfucking goddamn comment section. I know you can go live now, but you got to find out somebody's schedule. That's the way it's going to work. That's the only way it's going to work. Once you figure out the schedule, then y'all can both get on live. And like, I don't know how to do all that shit. It ain't been something I ain't being worried about. Like, you know, my main platform is, you know, if you know what my main platform is, and that's what I'm doing. But I know how to do this as well. So like I said, like music, everybody knows. Everybody that knows me, music this, music that, blah blah blah. Everything is bunched up in that galaxy, in that world already. That is already formed. This I can do as well, but I'm not experienced. I just didn't come out this motherfucker out the gate running a 4 flat. So this is going to take some time, but I want to interact with people. This is pretty much what I'm saying. I want to interact with people. I'll bring up topics. I say what I have to say. If I have something to say about it, then I will say it. Then you can comment and you can do all that other good shit. Or you can make a response into what I said. And we can go back and forth like that if our schedules do not work. That sounds fair enough. That's what's up, right? All right, so y'all stay fit. Y'all keep sharp. Oh yeah, what is the last one? Y'all make good decisions. Peace out.